Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Mustangs will boot it away to start the game. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So Missouri State's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him.
The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Mustangs will kick it off to get us underway. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bears offense takes the field to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Clinton. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally
lofts one high indeed. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play. You can't cover everybody. But it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
He wants to throw it again. Gonna let it fly. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. What a tough break for the defense. You get a hand on the football, and they still make a big play.
Man, how difficult is that? The ball is deflected. To be able to keep your eyes on the football, continue to concentrate from a fortuitous bounce. For a nice break to makes the catch, makes the big play down the field.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Man, listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They make the stop, but he got the one he needed and plenty more. It's 1st and goal.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice 3rd down conversion, and now set up 1st and goal. This offense has a chance to really make a statement.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to pull his way in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown Mustangs. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
I mean, does the start get any better for this defense? You force a 3rd down, passing situation, great pass defense. Not only that, break on the football, make the interception, and take it all the way back to the house. The tone has been set in this ball game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions all. In this game, he's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Finds his big tight end. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the ground. Makes his man miss. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, SMU! Excellent pass by the back on the option. offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Clark wants to throw. There's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
And here's the third interception of the night. Got some room to run. He scampers out of bounds right at the 19-yard line, and man, are they set up. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Trying play action, extending the play. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own turf. He's loose. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lawrence. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Nice move to keep running. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. With jet sweep pass. some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Hudson. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Fresh off its best season since the Pony Express era, Rhett Lashley really had SMU humming, but they lost the ACC championship game, got beat in the playoff, and now to see how they'll respond.
Finish. That's been the thing that they've talked about all offseason. They're going to try to carry into this year. Obviously, you take one game at a time. You've got to finish games. You've got to finish seasons. If they do that, David, they think they can have a very special season.
No doubt, and I think finding their guy last year in Kevin Jennings, he didn't start the season. Game 3, he entered. So now knowing he's your dude, all that promise, all that ability with Rhett Lashley in this offense, they've got to continue to score a bunch of points and perform at a high level.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Grab near the marker, it's Hudson. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown Mustangs. Fit it in the window for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes one man miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on third and it's his 4th interception of the night.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Using his legs, it's Harden. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And it's no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Catch in the middle. It's Lawrence. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Lawrence. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Got a man, it's Knight. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
They'll try to sneak it. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. To the air, it's Jennings. That's caught. It's Knight. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. And he's got it inside the 25. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field. SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
The Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Steps away. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on third down for this offense. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Fires downfield. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open spaces. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
That's reeled in. It's Cooper. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense in press coverage. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see.
Touchdown, Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Unleashes one. Pulls it in. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Robinson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires one high and deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Van Dyke. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cooper. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The give as they work on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The Mustangs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Give to the running back. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's